What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to talk to you about stimulus check information really quick because there's a lot of answers to who, what, why, when, how. And it's just a lot to take in, really. And I did talk about this briefly in a different video, but I wanted to talk about it more here because there's more information that has come about. So before I start, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. And I do a giveaway every week, so stick around to the end to hear all about it. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about stimulus checks, right? One, because everybody's asking questions and there's always a different question that can be answered. And if you can lump some questions together, it helps out. But two, because people really need money. I mean, right now I can see so many people, no matter how much they're really making, I can see so many people need money and say that they need something from the government because the government forced them to stop working. So the article that I'm referring to here is basically all on the basis that Mitch McConnell wants to create more of a targeted approach with the stimulus checks. And that's something that I really don't agree with. And I talked about in the previous video. He wants to basically target people that are making less than $40,000 per year. So anybody making less than $40K per year will be targeted for this next round of stimulus checks. Now, is this right? I don't think this is right because there's a lot of other people that, make, 70, 80, $90,000 a year. They didn't save the right way, and it's not on them for not saving the right way, because even people that make $40,000 a year can find a way to save money. I know people that save money and they have more money than I do, and they only make $40,000 a year. So this is something that I think is the wrong way of looking at it. And I feel like they're trying to sell this so much by saying, hey, it needs to be people making under $40,000 a year so that you can have a smaller group, so that you'll have a lesser amount of people that need stimulus checks, and then you can put the other money somewhere else. But then again, you're going to have a lot of people that are left out of the equation that really needed some form of a stimulus check. So in this article here, it talks about Mitch McConnell coming out and saying that, basically, I think people who have been hit the hardest are the people who make about $40,000 a year or less. And like I said, I don't know if I 100% agree with that. Yes, they could be hit hard by it, but I think there's a whole group that you're missing here. Anybody that can make $50,000 a year, why did you stop at $40,000? Now, there may have been some sort of logic into this, showing that people that made $40,000 a year were hit the hardest. But I would imagine that there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people, not to the extent to the $40,000 per year or less than $40,000 per year. People are. I feel like people that made $50,000, $60,000, there's a large group in each area that probably were hit pretty hard. So basically, Donald Trump is in support of a stimulus check, and it seems like everybody's in support of a stimulus check, but really there's no amount that they're saying, and they're not really saying who would receive it. Now they're starting to come out and say anybody that makes less than $40,000 per year would receive it, but that's just obviously people talking, but very important people talking, like Mitch McConnell. So Senator Ben Cardin is actually backing this. So he has a bunch of people that are backing him, whether it's on the opposite side or on the same side, basically saying that I think the next round, we've got to be like more targeted. We got to have more of a targeted approach for the stimulus checks. And I think that they're doing it the wrong way. I mean, this is totally my opinion, and I understand that, some people may think the same way, that we do need a targeted approach and don't want to give people money because people need to work for what they get. But you also got to look at the other side. Look at all of the people that are commenting on my videos. Look at all the people that are commenting on all of the stimulus check videos that are out there, how much traction it's gaining because of the fact that people need this money. They're really trying to search for any type of information, any type of positive news. Give me something. Give me something. And we're here to give you as much news as we can. And we can only give you what we see here and we're hoping that we can give you positive news. But with what's going to happen here, if you're making less than $40,000 a year, if you probably are in that Social Security area, they might take you out as well. If you're a college student, they might take you out as well. They might drop the dependent amount down. Like, there's so many variables here that I really don't understand exactly what's going to happen. All I know is something needs to happen soon, and they're really just trying to I don't know, throw a fishing line out. I'm not a fisherman, so don't butcher me if I get this wrong. But they're just trying to throw a line out, basically saying, hey, who's gonna bite on this? Is this a good idea? Is it not a good idea? If it's not a good idea, and a bunch of people say no, we can't take this, then they'll go back to the drawing board. But it seems like there's a bunch of people out there that are agreeing with him. There's different senators, representatives. There's different people that are agreeing with him, and I don't know if I 100% like it. So right now, like I said, we're still in this waiting period from a couple of videos ago. We're still in this waiting period to where we're waiting when the Senate will vote on it, debate on it, negotiate on the stimulus bill, not necessarily just on stimulus checks, just on the whole thing in general. So a lot of people are just waiting to see exactly what they're going to say, what the outcome is going to be. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about this. If you don't know about the first stimulus check, it's basically how it's written. It's going to be, $1,200, an extra $1,200 check, and actually dependents will get an extra $1,200 as well. So for the first stimulus check, the ceiling, well, not the max ceiling, but the ceiling for $1,200 was $75,000, and now to drop it to $40,000 shows that, like, I don't understand what you're saying here. You're saying that in the first month of the pandemic, $75,000, that was okay to hand it out to more people. It was okay. But now that we're 3 months in and a bunch of people still didn't have any type of work and are 3 months behind on their bills, now less people need money. What? I don't understand. So the second stimulus check, I hope it's at least as written, if not more, for, to cover as many people, but then also do like $2,000 of one-time payment. But it doesn't really seem promising. It seems like they're just trying to throw things out there to make it seem like they're talking about it, but they're not. So let me know what you think about this whole situation. If $40,000 per year, if you think that ceiling is too low, because I do. So if you think it's too low, let me know. If you don't think it's too low, let me know. I would like to read all those comments. Even if I don't respond, I would like to read it. So that's my video, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button on this video. And I do a giveaway every single week. Make sure you go over to my Instagram, DM me, let me know that you want to enter the giveaway and that you're subscribed to both of my YouTube channels. And then, you'll get one ticket and a hat. But I got to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.